episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati Radio. I am your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host is Brother Lamig Israel. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop this juicy news. Hit that like button also. And if you want a special request, this is a special request video. If you have a special request video that you want us to display, well, that's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. Or if you want to sow your seed and send a donation, the donation link is in the description box below. But this is a special request video by you got the person's name, Brother Israel?
Yes, I do. Person name that requested this is a subscriber named Trust Nothing, Question Everything.
Okay, so this one's for you. Trust nothing, question everything. Um, I guess let's go ahead with the King Von first.
King Von first. This is coming from XXL Magazine. Article headline is Lil Durk appears to learn about King Von being shot while on Instagram Live.
So you said little Durk little Durk learns about King Von. Wait, he didn't learn nothing. That's his. Let me tell you something, people. Little Durk is like A&R. You know what I'm saying? What do A&R do for the labels? The A&R goes out and recruit the artists. Well, that's what Little Durk is. That's what Chief Keef is. And that's what Birdman is. That's what Master P is. That's what all of these so-called, you know what I'm saying, rappers who signing these little artists, you know what I'm saying? Like you have French Montana. He signed Chinch Drugs. To what? Coke Boys. You know what I'm saying? Built Chinch Drugs up, took Chinch Drugs out, and then look where he's at. Never came down. You know what I'm saying? Young Lil Durk this is just another one crossed off his, you know what I'm saying, his list. You know what I'm saying? He A&R, well, not A&R, but you know what I'm saying? He recruit. That's what Lil Durk does. But go ahead, Brother Israel.
Alrighty. On November 10th, the Atlanta Police Department confirmed that only 2 people died in the incident, one being King Von. There's still at least one person in critical condition. The original statement provided by the APB that 3 people incorrect.
Yeah, the main one they want, the target was King Von. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's who Lil Durk was targeting. Whoever else gets shot in the midst of it, hey, that's it. You know what I'm saying. They was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Go ahead.
This is the original story after it all went down. While many hip hop fans heard the news about King Von being shot and killed in Atlanta earlier today, once news reports surfaced, unfortunately, Lil Durk found out from his supporters in a shocking way. Right, shocking.
Yeah, I knew this guy was going to, you know what I'm saying. Once I seen him when he dropped that first album, I knew he was gonna. And you know the saddest thing about it is because see, I look at Lil Durk's blueprint, and but go ahead.
On Friday, November 6th, following the news of King Von's death in Atlanta, a video from an Instagram live posted by Lil Durk showed the moment the 28-year-old rapper was seemingly alerted to the shooting of his childhood friend.
Now let me tell you something, people, because there's a rumor out there that's saying that China Doll, I think his name is China Doll or something Doll, um, has something to do with King Von. You know what I'm saying, being dead because they said China Doll is rising and you know what I'm saying. And nah, This is Little Dirt. You know what I'm saying? China
Okay.
Doll just was lucky to be involved with King Von at the time. You know what I'm saying? She was just lucky to had, you know what I'm saying, shed in the same light that King Von was in. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's just like I put like this. That's just like if I hung around well, no, that's just like if I hung around Michael Jackson, right? You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden Michael Jackson is dead. You know what I'm saying? I shed in the Michael Jackson's light, so light is going to be shed on me because you guys are going to want to know what's going on and what did I experience with Michael Jackson. So I'm just kind of like telling my testimony, and that's what you know what I'm saying. China Doll is really feeding off of. But go ahead.
Um, while Dirk was on Instagram Live entertaining his fans by rapping along to Pooh Shiesty Back, Back in Blood featuring Lil Durk, fans began commenting messages like "just got shot" and "King Von got shot." In the beginning of the clip, uh, Durkio holds a phone above his head, showing off the men joining him in a moving vehicle. As the video continues, Dirk seemingly realizes the message his fans are trying to avoid and immediately ends the live session.
Little Dirt, no, exact. Little Dirt knew he. That's why he was on live singing that. What was he singing? Back in Blood.
Yep,
Back in Blood. Back in the blood sacrifice.
Back in Blood, and that was with yeah, Back in Blood.
He knew exactly what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He was he at least sure he's a good actor. He need to be in Hollywood. Go ahead.
Dirk and King Von's relationship goes back to their upbringing in Chicago, specifically the Old Block area, where the two were grew up. In 2018, Lil Durk signed the 26-year-old rapper to his Only the Family label imprint.
Okay, stop right there. He signed the 26-year-old rapper. That's when he signed him at the age of 26.
Yes, sir.
26 represents God. You know what I'm saying? Same way you have 26 letters in the alphabet, right? Who created the alphabet? The Romans, right? So being that the Romans created the alphabet, 26 letters in the alphabet, you know what I'm saying? It represents God. It don't represent my God, it represents a God. And being that it represents a God, it's not a coincidence that Lil Durk signs him at the age of 26 because that is going to be his sacrifice to his God. Lil Durk know exactly what he was doing. Go ahead.
Von subsequently signed the Empire Empire with OTF after that. The two rappers have collaborated several times over the years, including 2019's Crazy Story remix and Like That, as well as All These Ends released in this year. Dirk even brought Von on tour with him as the rising rapper was making a name for himself in a rap game. That's also another red flag right there.
Yeah. Rising rapper. I'm going to bring you on tour. I got to build you up. What did French Montana do to Chink's drugs? Build
Built
him
him
up.
up.
Then next thing you know, French Montana was just coming off a tour. He just came back to his neighborhood. And next thing you know, his heart, that whole side of that damn Porsche truck, I think it was a Porsche truck, she was shot up. I remember it clear as day because I think I was in Brooklyn when it happened, and I was like, I looked at the van, I mean the truck, I said, oh man, that truck was littered with bullets. Fresh Montana said, I don't want that man to survive. Go ahead.
Turkey even boiled down. Earlier today, reports began circulating that altercation and shooting took place outside of Monaco Hookah Lounge around 3:20 a.m. in Atlanta this morning, which resulted in King Von's death. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation identified King Von as one of the three men killed officer during the police officer involved shooting in a tweet this afternoon, writing, "The GBI is investigating an OIS involving APD officers." And there's a correction because that's the original story. There was only two people.
Oh, it was only two people. Okay, yeah, well.
6 men were shot during a group altercation and officer encounter. Davon Bennett, aka King Von, and 2 men have died. 3 men are injured. Cops reportedly arrived on the scene after Von had already been shot during the altercation.
See, that's why it's not cool to be around these rappers, people, because you don't know when they are marked to expire. You know what I'm saying? You see a rapper. Oh, this rapper just got signed in this label. That should be your cue to stay away from them because you don't know when they are marked for death. Look at Birdman. Birdman done signed a whole lot of up and coming artists. But those up and coming artists that Birdman signed, they haven't even got a chance to come out yet. It was a lot of artists that Birdman signed that even didn't even get a chance to come out yet before they died. You know what I'm saying? These are they like A&R. They just recruit souls to kill souls. But go ahead.
They put, because you can't have um, the reason why they do it like that too, because it's like not the major label, but the ones under them. Like
the mini labels.
The labels. Yeah, have you noticed that all of them are like Negroes, and then the major labels, really the heads of those are like Jewish people?
Yep.
So it's like black people worry for Jewish people. Like, do no one get that?
Yeah, exactly. It's
like that doesn't strike anyone weird.
It's the same reason why, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z gave money to Dame Dash to find and fund Diplomat Records. Dame Dash was over Diplomat Records, and then Cameron was like over the niggas in Diplomat, the ends in Diplomat Records. He like controlled Diplomat Records, but it was really Dame Dash that was in charge of the whole outfit. And Birdman was given $50 million to found Cash Money Records. The first go round was $50 million. The second go round was $100 million, and so forth and so forth. But go ahead.
They know his pay hard. It is our understanding Davon Bennett, aka Kayvon, was shot and killed during this morning's shooting, and we are seeing rumors being spread indicating he was shot and killed by APD officers. At this time, our investigators believe Mr. Bennett was shot during the initial shootout between the two groups of male prior to police responding and attempting to stop the shooting. Additionally, Mr. Bennett was not located at the scene but arrived at a hospital shortly after the shooting via private vehicle.
Now let me tell you something, because I hear rumors around. People say, "Oh, King Von was set up." That's the way it's supposed to be. If you are a target, and scheduled to be sacrificed, they got to get you to get involved in a whole bunch of mess. You know what I'm saying? Stir up the pot, cause an argument, cause a fight, and make sure that target gets hit. So, so of course it was a setup. Go ahead.
Alrighty. The investigation into this incident remains open and very active. Our prayers and thoughts go out to King Von's family and friends and Little Dirk during this time.
You shouldn't be sending no prayer to Little Dirk. Little Dirk is Lucifer. He's mini Lucifer.
Alright, that's the end of that article right there.
Okay, that's the end of that article. If
Now
you're
on to
if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time we drop this juicy news. Hit that like button also. If you have a special request video that you want us to do, make sure it's a small donation of $5. The donation links is in the description box below. The Cash App link and the PayPal link in the description box below. Or if you just want to sow your seed into this ministry, you know what I'm saying, drop a buck or two. The donation links is in the description box below. Now we're on to the next report, which is MO3. Like I said, this is a special request video from, what's his name?
His name is Trust Nothing, Question Everything.
Trust Nothing, Question Everything. Special request.
Shouts out to you, Trust Nothing, Question Everything. A lot of people also had a lot of questions about the
MO3.
MO3, yeah. So this is good for those more questions they had too.
Yes, go ahead. Let's hear the MO3.
This is coming from NewYorkPost.com. Article headline is rapper MO3 feared dead after graphic footage of fatal shooting emerges.
You know, what I don't, you know what I'm saying? What should have stood out from you guys is this man was in a car. All you had to do was press on the gas. You was in a car. Somebody comes after you with a pistol. Do you think you can outrun a car? He jumps out of the car and runs down the freeway.
Wow, what the?
You know, I never understood that. I mean, if somebody coming at me, if somebody coming at me with a pistol, I'ma duck and press the gas.
First of all, I wouldn't be coming out of no car. That's my only cover.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
He knew, because he knew. See, like I told you, people, these celebrities, when they pass their soul through the fire of Moloch, the first thing they are told when they come out of that casket is how long they have to enjoy their success. They know when they're about to go. The same way Martin Lawrence. When Martin Lawrence first dropped his first box office hit movie, it's a thin line between love and hate. Soon as his movie hit the theaters, you hear about Martin Lawrence in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard with a pistol talking about they trying to kill me. And that is what happened to Mo3. Mo3 seen him coming. He already knew what it was because he knew it was his time. So he did the same thing Martin Lawrence was doing, but instead Mo3 didn't have a pistol. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
Alrighty. Let me just close this ad out because I have no idea why it popped up. Alright. Rapper MO3 is feared dead as graphic footage emerged showing a man receiving CPR after a drive-by shooting on a Dallas freeway. Dallas police confirmed to the Sun that a shooting took place and that the victim was deceased, but could not yet confirm their identity. However, sources confirmed to Urban Islands that rapper MO3, whose real name is Melvin Noble, was driving on a busy freeway when a car pulled up next to him and allegedly sprayed his vehicles with bullets. The 28-year-old rapper's car reportedly crashed into a concrete barrier before coming to a halt. Graphic video have circulated online appearing to show a man lying on his back while another person performed CPR on him. MO3 was shot in the head in December last year, but managed to survive the attack.
MO3, I have a question for you. I know you're dead, but hopefully you can hear me. What was you thinking trying to jumping out your car and running from a gunman? If I'm in my car and I see somebody coming at me with a gun, I'm not jumping out the damn car. I'm ducking and hitting the gas.
Ducking and dodging.
That's what a normal person would do. You jump out the car and start running down the freeway. Where were you going? I don't understand that one. But go ahead, Brother Israel.
Alrighty. At the time, he shared a video of himself with blood gushing from his head just moments after the attack, Urban Eyewitness reported. MO3 has long been associated with Boosie Badass music label.
Yep, that's his buddy right there. So we have one, Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying, who killed King Von. Yes, he did. You know what I'm saying? Those are strong words. I'm using those words. He murdered King Von. Then we have Lil Boosie and MO3. Go ahead.
Actually, that was the end of that article too.
Oh, that was the end? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Boosie. Look at Lil Boosie, people. Look, Lil Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? He needed one. Coming to one. You got to understand. Because I did the report when Lil Boosie, I think it was 2018, I think it was. He had he had got arrested driving out of Coweta County, Georgia. I think it was him and his bodyguard was in Coweta County, Georgia. They was driving out of Coweta County, Georgia, and the Coweta County Sheriff Department pulled them over and found a pistol in the car. And what did I tell you when a celebrity get arrested with a pistol? It means
They have to make a decision.
They have to make a decision.
And that's just like, who was it recently, actually? A Boogie.
A Boogie, yeah. A Boogie was recently got caught with a pistol. He comes to the valley of decision. Either you're going to get on your knees and slurp and gurp, or you are going to come up with a blood sacrifice. I guess Lil Boosie didn't, you know what I'm saying, answer right away. Because he got out of jail from that gun charge. I think he got bailed out from that gun charge. And then I think it was months later, he got arrested again driving through, I think it's South Carolina on his tour bus or something. He was driving. He got arrested in South Carolina. And he got bailed out from that. And now, fast forward to MO3, he got a sacrifice. He's no longer stressing no more. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. Shout outs to Question Everything.
Trust Nothing, Question Everything. Shouts out to you for this request.
Amen. Amen. Brother Israel is going to be reading all your questions or comments. So if you have any questions or comments, you know what I'm saying, put them down below. Brother Israel is going to be reading them so that I can answer all your questions and all your comments. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop this juicy news. Hit that like button also. And like I said, if you have a special request video that you want us to do, simply, it's a small donation of $5. You can submit your donations in the description box below, the donation links. Or if you want to simply just send a donation, $1, $2, whatever, the donations in the description box below. Brother Israel, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to start from the top. Trust Nothing, Question Everything says tapping in.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Amen. How you bless you, Trust Nothing.
Yeah, they were waiting for this video. It was really early in the morning, actually. I woke up, I seen the message, I was like, oh, yeah, I could do that. A lot of people have been asking about it anyway. K. Cole says, peace and blessing, Pastor.
Amen. How you bless you, K. Cole. How you bless you.
Trust nothing, question everything, says handlers and groomers, pretty much.
Here you go. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because see, your Lou Durk is like your house Negro. You know, we was on a plantation. You got the house Negro who's in the house with master, and you know what I'm saying, he gets to eat, you know what I'm saying, the scraps from the master's table, you know what I'm saying. He gets special privileges long as he, you know what I'm saying, go out there and you know what I'm saying, don't, you know what I'm saying, help out the slaves. Well, that's what Little Dirk is. That's what Chief Keef is. That's what all these mini label these A&Rs is. But go ahead.
Um, he also says we don't even know if anybody else really died. That's what the news tells us. Exactly, just like how they had to correct themselves when they said it was 2 people that actually died, not 3.
Yeah, but they know one thing for certain. They know that their target is dead.
Yeah, that's what they know for sure.
they
They make
they
sure they
know
got that
that.
out. They're like, yeah, no, he's definitely dead. The other person, no, he's not.
Because even if he didn't die in a shootout, he's going to die when they reach that hospital. Because that's the target. And they're going to make sure he dead. But go ahead.
That's just like who was MO3 died in a hospital, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, Tell me how. I don't know where I seen it, but I thought I seen somewhere where it said Boosie, right after the shooting, went to the hospital to see him, and he died in a hospital. Correct?
Yeah, yeah, because I know King Von died in the hospital because I think King Von died in the hospital because at first they said King Von was gonna pull through, but then all of a sudden he had made a turn for the worse.
Sure. All right. Continue on. Um, he also says, real shocking. He was on live and played 3 specific songs. He had "Back in Blood" is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said in that article. That was for the
Back,
King Von one.
back in blood.
He also says Asian Doll. Oh, Asian Doll is the girl he was with.
Yo, Asian doll, yes, yes, that's Asian. You know, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, think that Asian doll sacrificed King Von. No, Asian doll is lower than King Von.
Yeah, so and he was rising up at the time. He didn't even have the full storm, so it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, that would be a waste of a sacrifice. Pretty much, what would you want? You would get nothing from that sacrifice.
Sure enough.
What about the manager? He also says, what about the manager? Him and MO3 manager both went live releasing some new songs.
Well, they got their little bags. They got their little bags. You know
It's crazy. He also says it's crazy how everybody ignored 2 Empire artists got murked within 5 days.
Yeah, it was ritual time. It was, you know what I'm saying. What's his name? Lil Boosie needed something. He needed it, and I seen it coming back. I think it was back in 2018 when Lil Boosie got locked up driving out of Coweta County, Georgia, when he got pulled over, and it was a pistol in the car, and they said that the pistol was his bodyguard's. He got locked up for that. You know what I'm saying? Being that he's a convicted felon, he's not supposed to have a pistol. You know what I'm saying? And when he got arrested, then I said, "Yep, Lil Boosie, he needs a sacrifice. He's coming to the Valley of Decision."
They purposely put people who are convicted felons.
The same.
And give them stardom like that. Because one mess up that they don't do, they literally use that. They specifically use that as leverage for them to do whatever they want. Because if they don't, then yeah, they have the power to actually send police after you. Even if you didn't do anything wrong, they will find a way to send police after you. to catch you with something so that you could end up making that decision.
the same way when Young Jeezy, when Young Jeezy's tour bus got pulled over, and they found all those assault rifles on his tour bus. They locked Young Jeezy up, and they locked all the dudes up that was on his tour bus. The only person that got bailed out of jail was Young Jeezy. I think his bail was like 100 and something thousand, and Young Jeezy got out. But you ain't never heard anything back from the people, those other his partners who got locked up with him. You ain't hear nothing from him, them, and you didn't hear nothing else about Young Jeezy getting bailed out for 100 and something thousand. Because he's supposed to go back to court. If you getting bailed out, you know what I'm saying. That means you got to go back to court. You know what I'm saying? Where's your trial at? What happened? We ain't hear nothing. We ain't hear nothing else about that after Young Jeezy got his tour bus pulled over. But we do see Young Jeezy with his own Fox Soul talk show, Valley of Decision. Who else tour bus? Nelly's tour bus got pulled over, and they all got locked up with all sorts of guns and stuff on it. I mean, the list goes on and on with these. But go ahead.
He also says Lil Durk forever dropping Kenny Jenkins' name too.
Uh-huh.
He also says Lil Durk first came out with French Montana too. Mm-hmm. Empire starting a long list of souls now. XXX was on Empire too.
Oh, okay, okay.
Woke Bro says FBG Duck exposed he was sacrificed in his song I'm from 63rd.
36 backwards. Oh, okay.
Now that you mentioned Trust Nuts and Question Everything was responding to that comment right there. Now that you mentioned FBG, it's weird they didn't catch a killer being it. All happened in broad daylight in front of high-end stores.
Mm-hmm.
That's because when someone does a ritual or sacrifice the right way, they're not going to get caught. They have the favor to not get caught.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? See, OJ, his dumb butt, he was supposed to go to a meeting in PA. He was supposed to be in Philadelphia. He was supposed to be in Philadelphia at a meeting. If OJ would have got on that plane and went to his meeting over in Philadelphia when the hit went down and Nicole Brown Simpson got killed, he would have not been involved in that.
Same thing with all these other sacrifices. They're not supposed to be in the same vicinity as when everything goes down, because they're not supposed to be linked to it at all whatsoever. They have to be elsewhere.
See,
that's why Lil Durk was on live.
See, Jennifer Hudson played it off perfectly well. You see that? And her brother, and framed her brother-in-law. Her brother-in-law is locked up to this day for a crime that he did not commit. I feel for her brother-in-law. And her brother-in-law will not get out. That's a shame. Go ahead, brother.
It says trust nothing, question everything. Says yet they caught Empire's artist killers.
Yeah, it's sacrifice time for these little mini labels. These little mini labels, you know what I'm saying? They got to keep up these sacrifices. Just like that other rapper out of the Bay Area in California, you know what I'm saying, got shot and killed on some freeway for his label.
Who was that?
I forgot his name. over there. He was over there in California, some Bay Area rapper. You know what I'm saying? He got shot, or you know what I'm saying? He was at a party. He was at a gathering with his homeboys, and he left the gathering. And you know what I'm saying? Hours later, they found him shot to death on some freeway. He was a sec.
He probably left because he seen exactly what's going on, so he probably escaped that.
Yeah, he was a sacrifice for his label.
Because you know, as everything usually happens when people start to leave, like, oh snap, I shouldn't even be here. Woke Roll says, right, all of this be a setup. Exactly.
Amen.
I guess this is to MO3. Trust nothing, question everything says he had to be blocked in by the trucks unless the person with him wasn't a friend either. When you're in the industry, there is no such thing as friends.
Oh, you got that right. Ain't no,
No
yeah.
such thing. No matter how close, how long you guys grow with each other, as soon as you start your soul, there is no such thing as friends.
Because your friends that is with you done already been threatened that if they talk, it will be them.
They gotta stop. Dank says, is every rapper death a sacrifice? They constant for death. Is unless they don't, they're not under, unless they do their own music and they're not signed or sold out or anything like that, they have nothing to worry about. But if they sign that contract, once they sign that contract, yes. If they end up dying, it's a sacrifice because they don't. It's not their soul anymore. Nothing is theirs after they sign that contract.
That's it.
That goes for every that signs to a major label, to a mini label, that's controlled by a major label. If it's not your own label that you made up, then it's a contract. And yes, you will either be sacrificed or you end up having to do the sacrifice. There's no way around it. Trust nothing, question everything. Says it's hard to gauge during this pandemic because all these celebrities and rappers out here crisis acting since they can't do concerts.
Yeah, they got to get it somehow. I was just going to do a show on the Ashanti, so called. Was about to do the versus battle with Keisha Cole, and she caught the thing.
Oh yeah. That was before we decided to. We have to also do that. That's because that what that nurse said that the V.
Yeah.
Got distracted by that.
Yeah, we got distracted by, you know what I'm saying, the
That's
first black person. But I'm not gonna say that here. I can't say it down here. YouTube.
Well, that video is actually coming to this YouTube too. It's gonna be a live video. That's
okay.
One more to do before that one is actually out.
Okay.
What we got here? So, Martin M says they say he was stuck in traffic. I guess that was a lie. So basically, entertainment, sports, TV shows. If you're on camera, you must sell your soul. Period. Love your channel.
Yeah, cause listen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because listen, that's a lie. Because you seen the live footage of him on the freeway. It wasn't hardly no cars on the freeway. If you guys go back and look at the live footage. They showed the live footage of him running and, you know what I'm saying? They showed all that. And it was hardly no cars on there. It wasn't no backed up. That's why I'm sitting here like, how the hell he gonna get out of his car and run?
Yeah, I would have supported it. Shit, I'd rather kill myself than that's how I would have said. I was going to let me kill myself. I'll go off the highway.
I mean,
to take the chances.
I mean, these Negroes grew up playing Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 and don't know how to get away.
Like, seriously, when someone pull up on me in GTA, I'm out. Whether he has a gun or not, for some reason, I'm just out. That's instinct. I don't trust no one. Especially if you're in the industry, you shouldn't trust nothing at all. That's when you can't trust it. That's when you always constantly literally have to keep one eye open everywhere you go. Because it's not your life anymore.
That is correct.
If your life was in your own hand, you wouldn't have to worry about keeping one eye open, whether your time is up or not. Because if you control your life, that's why you control how long you live.
That is correct. But we're going to take a couple more of your questions and comments, and then we got to go because we got other shows we got to do.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new here. You also hit that notification bell also. And hit that like button also.
Trust nothing, question everything says thank you.
Amen. A higher bless you. And if you guys want to sow your seed and donate to this ministry, the donation links is in the description box below. If you have a special request video, those are a donation of $5, the special request videos. You can, the donation links in the description box below.
Bank says, who's next to be sacrificed? It's hard to tell right now. I know I'm keeping an eye out to see what's happening with A Boogie because he just got caught with a charge. There
is your buddy Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Yeah, he's gonna be next.
Yeah, because Kamala Harris. And then what you would call it? You might see something happening in Lil Wayne's side because of what he got going on, that's being sued and stuff like that. So we're keeping an eye out. But main focus, Joe Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden. The same way he sacrificed his daughter and his wife, he's next. Kamala Harris gonna be the black president.
78 years old.
Yeah. He turned 78. Kamala Harris gonna turn 56.
56. Yup. Yeah, definitely. That's most likely what's gonna happen.
So that's gonna wrap that up. We want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on. Don't forget, if you guys want to more education, you know what I'm saying, it'll be easy for you guys to just simply if like, I know a lot of people don't do Facebook, but if you do Facebook, you can jump into the Facebook Messenger group, and because we got the live Bible studies every week. You know what I'm saying? The live Facebook Messenger group. You can do so by sending me a friend request to my Facebook page, PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook, and I'll add you to the group. That's PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. My co-host is Brother Lamik Israel. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop this juicy news. Hit that like button and hit that comment button. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you all.